Being a Gramps is not creative. Well, I might still use that sometimes, what can I say? Blame it on Deutsche Bahn. Yeah, I was back too late to start the run because Deutsche Bahn. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing an HP1 PC run. Maybe we even PB. I have like 0 practice, but you never know. That's a good excuse, actually. I have 0 practice. I can blame that if I fail a trick. But theoretically, this is just a normal HP1 PC run. I can also blame Sonya, yeah. You not being home made me fail the trick. But yeah, that's the idea behind the run. Every time I fail a trick, I have to come up with an excuse to why I failed it. And to be honest, I think that'll be really easy for me. I do that anyways, like Jinx said it earlier, it's basically just a normal run. I mean, that's just how I play video games, you know? So I think I'll find a good way to blame the game or the keyboard or, you know, we'll see. We'll see what we come up with. I'll try my hardest to not fail any strats. It would be funny if it just ends up the perfect run and we PB, but that is at least the idea behind it. I'm gonna find an excuse generator. That's kind of funny. I didn't know there's an excuse generator, but I'm curious what that one spits out. But yeah, anything can happen in this, even a PB. And if it's not a PB, I'll find an excuse. I can tell you that much. It's a fun idea. I just kind of wanted to play some HP1, but without the pressure of like having to PB. So it's kind of a good meme run for that. I remember that this was requested. It's been a while ago. I've been very bad with like getting meme runs done in the past weeks. So I'm kind of happy we've brought it a bit more on track again this week. We've done a lot of requests already, like every single day. The first one I found gave me an essay. Well, easy excuse. Everyone can do easy excuses, right? Gotta do the elaborate ones. Can give you an excuse if you want. You just need to show me where the circuit breaker is. Oh yeah, power outage. That's why I failed the trick. Oops. Thinking of crazy, insane excuses for stuff like this is really fun. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see what I can come up with on the spot. Didn't fail the first trick, actually. Didn't fail the reload. Application frame was not running. That would have been an easy thing to blame. Usually I'm pretty quick with yours. I mean, it also depends on what's requested. Usually yours are easier to do and not that long and all that, so it's a lot easier to sneak them in. Yeah, we got a letter from, what is it? Trollstaff and his wand. What is it? Galfort. Come on, it's not like that. I mean, Galfort is pretty short and to the point. My fortune teller said I couldn't step out of the house or would suffer brain hemorrhage. What the fuck? Can blurry a bit. Oh, I can blame fucking Logitech for that. It's already starting. It's not a trick, but Logitech does deserve the blame for their god-awful autofocus. Very, very much so. Thank you for telling me, though. That's very much appreciated. Dumbledore's epic sunglasses have temporarily blinded me. They are pretty badass. Dumbledore really is ahead of his time. Includes things like Flipendo Warwalks. I mean, the strats I usually go for in like a normal run, you know. I won't be doing like weird low-cast shenanigans that's not really done in any percent. It's the speedrun and bringing up every excuse. You guys are too early to judge me. This is just gonna be a PB, and I will not need a single excuse. Easy as that, you know? Every strat meme run? No. Every strat meme run sounds awful. I would not accept that because it would have so much cursed shenanigans in HP1. Stuff that I don't even know how to do, to be honest. If I would succeed in the strat, then Snape would give me detention for a year. That's good as well. Oh, that was a nice ledge grab, actually. Let's go. So far, not bad though. So far, not a fail. I mean, you know, if I do like some slight movement issues or whatever, I'm already gonna preemptively say that's because my mouse is not calibrated correctly. So sometimes it just goes a bit out of its way. But that doesn't really count. I don't really think we have to come up with excuses for that. You know, movement is more like a skill issue, to be honest. If my movement is a bit slow. Peeves blocked me, yeah, stuff like that. That would have been a good one, falling down here. But no, we can chill, you know. We can chill for now. For now, we're not failing anything. This run is straightforward. I'm not even worried about this. We're just gonna do a slick HP1 run, getting all the golds. Bring up excuses for not bringing up excuses. Yeah, it's already starting. Excuseception is here. Never skip is also slight movement. Oh yeah, there's a lot of movement even, I would say. Movement and good timing, but I have neither. Easy peasy, perfectly done. Getting the ledge grab, not a problem. Slick as sandpaper. No. Slick as soap. That's this run. Honestly, that still doesn't sound very good. I feel like slick as soap is still not really something you want for your speedrun, but yes. It'll go perfect. See, like this is a beautiful tutorial so far. I have nothing to complain about and nothing to excuse myself about so far. The Rumpeldunk-Pokalen. You'll excuse me winning the Rumpeldunk-Pokalen today, Malfoy. I hope so, at least. I hope he will, because we will win it. Dry soap that feels weird when unlathered, you mean? Okay, wow. That's one hell of a comeback, you know, fair enough. Can't even argue with that anymore. Vipendo-formelen? I will so happily draw your Flipendo spell. Og slipp knappen etterpå. This is basically baby rage %, I just realized. Complaining of absolutely about everything that goes even like ever so slightly wrong. And I'm very much here for that. Again, pretty much just how I do my speedruns anyways. It's not too much of a difference. 5 points, let's go. Prøv igen. I'll take 5 points any day. So far, it's actually been pretty good, yeah, like this has been a very decent tutorial. But don't worry, Flipendo is hard. I mean, easy. If I fail anything, it's always kind of the game's fault, so I'm not even worried, really. Quirrell getting beat by the first spell he teaches Harry is peak irony. I always liked that as well, honestly. I really always liked that. He should have seen that coming. He thought he's teaching Harry like a simple spell, but it does backfire quite a lot. It's not that often run requests are actually valid for a leaderboard. Yeah, Memerun that can actually PB is pretty rare. That's kind of true. That is a good point. Oh my god, that wall walk, I had no chance of making that. World Turban blocked the view. I didn't see the wall until last second, so I couldn't time it. But that's okay. That shouldn't matter too much for our run. Even though that was mad unlucky what the game threw at me there, but it's alright. You've ever seen that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy criticizing Harry and Quill's grappling in that scene? I have not. That seems like a very niche video, but I'm kinda here for it. I mean, if the game would have put Quirrell in a slightly different position, you know, I could have easily made that wall walk, but like that, I mean, don't really have a chance there. I kind of, funnily enough, always fail that. Even in normal any % attempts, that wall walk I'm not a friend with. I need to sit down and actually try that again. Failed super jumps are obviously kind of not... Oh, we even got that one, lol. Not really a thing we can do. Nick jump scared me. Bro, the way he came out of the wall, I panicked. And I held forward and ran into the cutscene. I couldn't do anything. But honestly, it's probably for the best to not do Nick skip. But yeah. I mean, that's what ghosts do. They just appear out of nowhere. Like, bro, I was not ready. I've never played this game. How should I know? I mean, yeah. I guess that's true. Like, the super jump exiting the castle probably counts. My god, my heart is still racing after that jump scare, but... Oh, it's okay. We all know Harry's a trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why would someone criticize their wrestling? I mean, they're not supposed to be good at it, no? Quill's arm choking Harry and he's all like, that the arm bar's right there, Potter. Lol, I mean, that's kind of funny, though. You missed the jump scare. Yeah, Nick just came out of the wall like crazy. Oh god. I didn't expect to fail that. Well, that wall is clearly not slopey enough. Like, you need the slopes to get up, like to get a hyper jump, to get onto the box. And they just didn't make that one big, you know? It's like a super shallow slope. I mean, how are you supposed to get it on that one? Kinda BS. So loyal, what the hell, Sammy? You are sort of on fire here today as well, huh? Okay, good. I didn't get the safe book, by the way. Because we don't need it, of course. Oh my god, that was so close. But we're fine. I was never even worried. Like, I knew that would be okay. This isn't even the worst flipendo of all time. It's just a flipendo that doesn't have Nick skip. The rest is honestly okay. Again, I mean, there was obviously nothing I could have done. The game's mostly being quite rude to me here, but we'll take the time loss, time save, whatever. Ixo. I like that I'm in there as Ixo now, that works. Well, honestly, that's kind of nice. At least I don't get pinged like that. You've got a headache and you're sick. Oh, no, really? I'm sorry to hear. I know it sounded like I wasn't sorry because I laughed about it, but in context of your unhinged comments today, it's kind of funny, but I do hope that you feel better soon. There's nothing serious in that, yeah, that you feel better and recover quickly. Maybe it's the weird head pressure thing that affects your brain. I hope not. It sounds kind of monka. Someone first joining us to find this so arrogant. Yeah, I hope people read the pinned message, honestly. I mean, yeah, probably not everyone will. Me constantly blaming the game is kind of normal, though. Oh, what the hell? That is indeed very shit, Sonia. Is it maybe a default Stream Elements command somehow? I mean, I doubt it is, but that's the only thing I just could think of. But that's really weird. I look away for 10 minutes and 7 UM Plus runs have uploaded. What? Oh, to the YouTube channel. I thought people uploaded that many. I was so confused. Yeah, no worries, Taylor, no worries. I imagine the confusion. This giving heavy competitive gamer that makes excuses when they lose vibes. I mean, the worst part is that sometimes I get into this mindset when I'm really annoyed. When like a run that I played really well dies to something stupid. I like to be very upset about it as well and blame the game. It happens sometimes. I think we've all been there. Ah, there is one, okay. It's probably deactivated or something, I don't know. But if you found it, it's good, then that's perfect. Tech % resolved is nice. Next time we should blame it on lags. That's not a bad thing, actually. Also, yeah, emote is accurate as well, definitely, when it comes to Stream Elements. Yeah, blaming it on lags is not bad. I keep that in mind. Oh god, I got that ring, all good. I wouldn't consider this a mistake. We got the ring, it wasn't even that slow. This is okay. We'll take this. This is still actually top 10able so far. I'd blame it on arms. Wait, just any arms? Anyone's arms or my arms? Can I blame it on Wrench's arms whenever I feel something? I think that works too. The game glitched, yeah, I did nothing. Ping, you know, I get such a high ping. Yeah. I mean, I do think we've all been there at some point. Getting upset about the game and blaming the game or tech or something. Instead of skill issues. Got fixed now, but the weird thing is the previous command didn't show up in the Stream Elements list at all. Yeah, weird. That is very weird. But was it disabled though? Maybe that's why? But yeah, no, I don't know. Stream Elements is just janky as well. Right, Manny, we would never in here. And you exiled as well. He's clearly leg switching. Yeah, classic as well for shooters. How's it going, Exile? Hope you had a great day and good afternoon. Welcome to some HP1. We're trying for a top 10, but we're having fun at the same time, which is nice. I've never been there. No, as a League of Legends player, no, definitely not. It's always the game's fault. What am I supposed to say? I like that, honestly. That is the mindset. And slightly mad. I always like the URL of slightly mad. Dignified, ugly, pistachios. What? 48%? I looked at the Twitch clip name. That's why I didn't draw accurately. It's not really my fault, you know. Twitch distracted me with their funny URLs, but that's a bit of a scam. 48%? What the fuck? How is that possible? Glitched. Must be. Not my fault, it's always the team or the game. Oh yeah, that's another classic for multiplayer games. Blaming your team always works. Didn't know we would get an excuse because of failing 50%. I didn't really expect that either, I have to admit. And then we got 6-7%. Great, yeah. It's not a trick, it's basic gameplay. Yeah, that's kind of true. Failing this isn't even like... Yeah, imagine getting less than 50. I think we got 48 even. It's even worse. It's even more embarrassing. The dignified Aclio pistachio is truly distracting, clearly. As we've just seen on that strat. Well, that sucked a little bit. That's a little bit throwing us off the pace. To be fair, I went to the point of writing a book about the bugs of my main champion, so I took it a bit far. Well, but you did get recognition for that, though, so I think it was very much justified. You know, sometimes you gotta take action to change things, right? Fuck. Well, clearly, as you can tell, the game glitched. Because where's the camera, you know? Oh god, please give me the card. Thank you. Camera's back. But I mean, if the camera just doesn't turn around, I can't see where I'm going. It's kind of clear, no? So that just felt unfair. But okay. We can still get the super jump though, I guess. Because the Granger is very disappointed. I'm very disappointed of this Wingardium so far, I have to admit. Oh god. Well, this is not really... I wouldn't say this is a fail. Super jumps are frame perfect, but... Oof. That's a bit monka. This is gonna be a bit of time loss. Yeah, what did Harry do there, right? He was just standing there doing nothing and he broke the camera and stuff. Like, gonna be so much time loss. Nothing I could have done. Just really, really unfortunate. Yeah, the super jump, I mean, we're playing the game in 60 FPS. I mean, how are you supposed to? It's just way too high of a frame rate. Wingardium Leviosa. I mean, it's still recoverable though, I think, like, jokes aside. I have a very good sum of best at this point, but this will probably lose a minute or so. More, huh, I think. Minute 20 or so. Let me get a list of all the rules he broke. That's true, Harry does like breaking things. That's a good point. That's a very good point. See, he's broken the camera. Proven. Confirmed. I used to be a potter just like you, and then I took a beating to the knee. I like that, that's kind of funny as well. Also, that's kind of true as well, Aurelia. Poor 68. Eternally cursed between the mean numbers. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, Farb. Yeah, Japanese and HP2 has the same issue because of the font. It runs in like a super shitty frame rate. But she actually got it now in Japanese. I know it was a version that eluded us for quite a while. Oh my god, is that the rule breaking percent? That's a cool run as well. I enjoyed that one. Now I want to compile a list of every school rule Harry breaks in this game. Interesting. Yeah, that run is sort of inspired by that idea as well. Okay, come on, block. Of course it didn't click behind it. Stupid block. It doesn't know where to go, you know? I mean, of course, blocks don't have a brain, so what do I expect, but... That was just silly by the block. Just going the completely wrong direction. And yo, Weezus as well, how are you doing? Long time no talk, I feel like. How has life been? He has Wriggledore backing him. Yeah, I guess that's true. Do you really break a school rule if Dumbledore lets you pass? No, do we, but we still talk, you know, fair point. Fair point, fair point. Busy AF. I hope the good kind, and hope everything's well in that regard. So the box having no brain is why it failed. Yes, yes. I mean, clearly, you know? I think that's pretty clear to tell. If the box would have been a little bit smarter and would have helped me out a bit, it would have easily clipped through. Fair excuse, thank you, thank you. I was thinking that. I mean, what do you mean excuse? It's just how the game works. So what the fuck, Sammy? Your brain really is in full degen mode today. Nice. Oh my god, on Slender the Arrival. I've played that game. Fun game, actually. I'm surprisingly not that far behind, but it hurt our chances of PB a tiny bit, I have to say. Except for that one time when he did, Harry, did you put the name in the Goblet of Fire? Yeah, that's true. That Peeves fight, I mean... I wanted to stun lock him there, but he just turned invisible because he's a poltergeist, which is an unfair advantage. If I would be a poltergeist, I would world record this game, so yeah, it seems a bit unfair. This game always throwing us the short end of the stick, really. This reminds me of Casual Percent, actually, it kind of is similar, yeah. And you, A-Bomb as well. It's good to see you as well. How has the week been? Hope you had a wonderful day so far. And a good start. I just love talking to Neville. I don't even have to find an excuse for this. He's just great. He's just the best character. It's just amazing to hear all about Rememberalds, and that's just the line. No, what do you mean? I look at him, what a great guy. Who wouldn't like to talk to him? Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, that one. Oh, that's cool actually, Weezus. GG's. So it was more like random. You weren't necessarily going for the IL, but it just kind of happened, I see. I have a great excuse for this, because this is like actually sort of RNG. I don't think this is gonna work. I'll try it a couple more times, it might work. But this is like unironically RNG if he super jumps out of this or not. So I don't even have to find much of an excuse. I don't think this works. I guess I had a slightly wrong... I mean, the game put me in a wrong angle, I think. Randomly. So he just didn't hit the book at the correct time. Yeah, if it's a hobby, I think it's fair to do it for free as well, Cake. If it's something you're really interested in, so don't listen to it too much. Yeah, so I guess someone got excited then, Weezus. See, that's cool though. It's nice to be passionate about stuff like that. Also, PB might be kinda gone here. Yeah, it was cool to show off the Malfoy fight, right? People love Malfoy. That's another reason I just didn't really want to do the super jump. It's just an awful strat, and the fight is so much more fun, really. I was running all the main versions on Steam. I'm glad I chose the PlayStation 5 for the remaster. It's a bit easier to set up, or emptier leaderboards as well, probably, if it's not the same board. I could imagine, at least. You still skip the fight but not talking to him? Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to hear Malfoy's gremlin voice, right? So that was my main thing, because I love the way he talks to you there. He sounds funny. It's great. That was actually nicely done, setting up the bar again. Ah, okay, that too, I see. So it could be like a console exclusive glitch. True. That does make sense. As someone who doesn't understand the language, Hagrid sounds like he's 5 times the drunk he usually is. I love Norwegian Hagrid as well. He really does sound like mega drunk, and I'm sure they did that on purpose. Like, the Norwegian dub is crazy in a lot of aspects. But yeah, Norwegian Hagrid really... It sounds like he's very much struggling to bring out any straight sentence. Don't know how I came up with this, but what about as a meme run? We have a wheel that spin after each level, but the wheel has 50 things on it. 24 of them would just say go further with the run, 24 say redo the last level. One will say reset the entire run, and one would say use debug and go to the last level of the game. That's kind of cool. I would be down for that, honestly, Kildare. I think that's a cool idea. How much would he have to drink to become drunk? True, since he's a half giant, he probably needs like at least 2 or 3 buckets. Also, heck yeah, it's the baby rage run. I mean, it's not. It's a normal any percent attempt. I don't know what you're talking about. We lost a good amount of time because the game's been really unlucky today. Like, it's been treating me really poorly. I'll try my hardest to hang in there, but we got some rough situations, but we'll try. But how are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Good afternoon. Didn't stop talking about it for the rest of the run, lol. Well, it's nice to get an unbeatable IL, Weezus, so I can feel you on that. We need 5 BC Hundo for Gobstones. Oh god, I can find a million reasons why Gobstone fails. I can genuinely come up with a million reasons why the Gobstones minigame is shit and doesn't work as intended, so I'm down. The weekend for you? Nice, enjoy. Have a good weekend already, in that case, if you already got off days. In one PC, his voice matches the movie, and 2 PC, I see. Oh, it's the same actor, actually? Interesting. Gobstones are just bad, yeah, you don't even need excuses. It's just a really poorly made leaderboard. Leaderboard minigame, lol. Yeah, a million excuses of balls rolling the wrong side. Also, I didn't get the backwalk here because the gnome boosted me forward. And he boosted me into the cutscene, so I couldn't speed up the cutscene by backwalking into it. Like, what the fuck? I jumped onto it, like, so unfortunately. It's really, really annoying. Oh, I see. So it's vacation. No, wait. Is it like a business trip or like an actual vacation to München? Enjoy, though. München is very nice to visit. It's a very, very cool city. I wouldn't want to live there, mostly because it's expensive as all hell. Ah, it's a private trip. Nice, nice, nice. Have a good time. I would love to come back to München as well. It's been... Oh, I was like... Oh, I don't know how old I was. It's been a while. Like, I was pretty young when we went there. 14 or so. So it's been more than a decade since I've been there. Quite more than a decade. You can buy some Spezi there as well, yeah, but... Heck lives in Speziland anyways, French, so... I don't think a lack of Spezi is a big problem. Besides rent, it's pretty okay. Yeah, it's still pricier though in general as well, I believe, right? But rent in general is especially bad. It's like the game doesn't want you to play it. I know, right? The game doesn't want us to play it fast. Like, what the fuck is going on? What am I supposed to do? Anyways, I still recommend that. Can never go wrong with buying some Spezi. Did I ever go to Rome? I did. I did go to Rome. It was really cool as well. I like Rome. It was very, very nice. I love the gnomes. I would have loved to be the gnome voice actor, honestly. I'll tell you straight away. I have to give explanation to my girlfriend how big it is to have an unbeatable speedrun. Well, I'm sure she gets the spirit, but maybe not the details, which, honestly, what more can you ask for? That's cool, though. Whipendu. That went alright. I fought in the Colosseum when it built. Yeah, no, I broke the Colosseum back then. People think it was Obelix, but it was actually me. No, I mean... I like seeing some passion for it, Weezes. I think that's pretty cool. It's nice to see that you're hyped about it. I think that's dope. Bringing 2 liters of water. SMH drinking 4 times 0.5 liters of Spezi. No, Spezi is based. I mean, water is also based. I like water a lot, but... Oh no, I didn't cast late, of course not. The door was like in my way. So I thought I have more space to walk because of how the textures were aligned, but I didn't have that space apparently. So I couldn't actually like deload the cutscene, but yeah, just unfortunate. The door texture was just out of place, I feel like. Just not how it usually is, you know? Obelix broke the Colosseum, yeah. He did in the comics, he did. In the nose of the swings, yeah, he did. He broke a lot of things. He was quite the vandal, honestly, not me. The depths of Slender the Arrival are based in Toronto. Oh, cool. I don't actually know what studio even made Arrival. Cursed child is what the hell is Rericha? I really don't know either, to be honest. Wait, let me see. Yeah, Rome is my favorite one as well, I think. Rerica. What? It's not... I don't want the plant. It's a siege instrument, no? Of sorts. Chinese siege weapon. It's a crossbow. There you go. Yeah, that one is my favorite one as well. Where they have to beat the Olympic like javelin thrower and all of that. It's such a fun animated movie. I think from the live action one, it's the Egyptian one though. In like Cleopatra, whatever it's called. That one is funny too. I mean, it's trashy, but it's funny as well. There's a report about that door and the biggest enemy of a runner. I think so too, yeah. Again, I literally had no chance there. What the fuck? What is this? I tried to go to the Rericha article on Wikipedia. Wikipedia still can't be sold. Okay. Ah, it's the annual fucking fundraiser shit, bro. Leave me alone. Half your stuff is wrong anyways. They're fun movies if you understand the jokes, yeah. Again, you know, I wouldn't say they're like epic cinema or like high quality, but that doesn't mean they're not enjoyable. I think they definitely are enjoyable and definitely are fun as well, yeah. There's loads of live action animated ones that just never really got as big outside of Europe. Ah, really? I mean, I only know the French ones as well, the ones with Gérard Depardieu. He donated to Wiki. I mean, that's nice as well, to be fair. It's good to keep it around, but it's a very, very in-your-face ad now. Now and then, when I see a new Asterix and Obelix comic is out, I buy it and read it in the bathtub. I think that's pretty awesome, honestly. Why would there be any shame in that? It's a pretty fun franchise. Ooh, Harry didn't turn enough there. Harry skipped arm day again. He was not strong enough to turn fully, so we had quite a weird angle. Yeah, he needs to work out more. Come on, Harry. Like, you need to give me something to work with here. Like, how am I supposed to go fast if he's too weak to actually turn around in mid-air? Gerard Departure, yeah, that's him. What about the Spyro comics? Spyro? What's that? It's probably translated or something in German. No, I don't think... Ah, it's this one. It's the... Aha. No, I've seen those. I've never read those, I have to admit. I've seen those, though. Like, I know they exist, but never read them, I have to admit. As popular as Asterix and Lucky Luke? Yeah, I guess that's probably true. It just went past me. Lucky Luke I've read. Asterix I read. What else did I read as a kid in terms of comics? Obviously, like all the Donald Duck stuff. Very popular in Denmark. Gotcha, gotcha. I think they're probably popular in Germany as well, just I haven't really gotten around to. No, actually not much either, Heck, I have to say. Not much either. How's it going as well, Emil? Welcome to HP1 Any %. It is not looking too great because the game keeps on screwing me over today, but we'll see. Maybe we can still somehow bring this back. How are you doing today? It's good to see you for the run. Die drei Fragezeichen. Yeah, die drei Fragezeichen. I have a lot of books of and a lot of cassettes. And that tells you how old that stuff is. Is the origin of Marsupilami? Yeah. Marsupilami I know about as well. I haven't read it much either though, but I know when I saw the cover I realized. I know you appreciate the history of this. I've reached that 1 GBC New Game Plus run. Wait, that 1 GBC New Game Plus run? Wait, I'm not sure which one it is, even though I'm sure I like the history of it. Always cozy getting Norwegian dialogue in a Nexus stream. Rumpeldunk, spiele Rumpeldunk, Harry. Bra, throw stuff. And wait, no, that's Swedish, fuck. Well, it must be close. But I'm happy to hear you're doing well. That's really awesome. The SMP one. Like, what was the issue with it? The one that was world record for 8 years. Oh, yeah, that's true. There's one that was world record for a very, very long while. But it was valid though, no? There's a live action even of that, of Spyro. I hope you enjoyed it. That's cool. It's always cool to find out stuff like that went past you in your childhood. Yeah, that's crazy. The world record for 8 years is insane. What the fuck? The only record that like I have that could reach 8 years is the DVD game record, I think. Because nobody can run that because it's so specific. And you need to buy the fucking disc for it. That may have the chance to actually get that old. Apart from that, nah. Don't think there's anything. There's no archive? Poggies. It's cool to make progress with that. Only seen part of only one of them on SBS. That's Asterix and Obelix versus Caesar. Where Caesar isn't really the final villain. Huh. Is that the animated one or live action? Never opened it, it's a collectible. Ah, but have you seen it online or somewhere? Surely you're curious about the movie itself, no? Home Golf Club opened this week, so it's been a lot of golf. How did it go? Hope you enjoyed the rounds. That's pretty cool. When no Nixus stream in YouTube does not recommend what I want, random 3 Fragezeichen episode. Honestly, I used to love them. I need to re-listen to some again. Like, I have a lot of them on cassettes, on CDs. It's like for people that are not German. I think it exists internationally as well. I don't think it's a German series, but it got very popular in Germany. So it's like detective story, sort of. But they've been very, very beautifully made as for you to listen to, basically. We need better weather here at the moment. Or is it gray? Like Tardort, I guess. But more like for young, like it's more like for kids, for teens and all that. That's sort of the idea. But it has a very big cult following in Germany. It's very, very popular. And I think everyone in my generation, everyone surely has listened and read the books. 100%. Yeah, they still make them to this day, running since 1979, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy time. And I think it's literally with the same voice actors since then. So you have like 50-year-old guys that pretend to be like 16-year-olds, but you know, that's a different topic. But they do a pretty good job. Yeah, you know, people that are born around the birth of Christ. Yeah, that's my generation. I'm sure Jesus Christ himself listened to it as well back in the days, I'm telling you. The person that has renamed Cursed Child is Baguette has a lifelong ban earned from France. Yeah, that's a big shade thrown on Baguette, to be honest. Wait, is that a split name? I think we've already passed it, probably, huh? Aha. That's actually very interesting, Sammy. One channel where all the non-English films and shows are shown. That's cool to have. It's kind of funny because we, in Romanian TV, we got the Great Australian Bake Off recently, so I was also thinking, like, that's crazy to think about how far away that was produced and recorded and filmed. And they just for some reason had it on TV here on the cooking channel. But it was kind of cool, it was very fun to watch. When you split it was gone, I see. The insults for baguettes, justice for baguettes, I do agree. I mean, you know, it comes with growing up around that time, Marnie, what can I say? With Grand Age comes great connections. With historical figures, I suppose. Love how you explored some shows loads of British kids knew about Round the Twist. Okay, I don't know that one, I have to admit, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool, it's cool. It's very cool to get like a small glimpse into other countries and their traditions and all that stuff and the way things go. That's what I really like about travel shows and like international shows in general. It's just very interesting to just get a glimpse into different countries. And usually, in order to do that, you have to travel there yourself and spend a shitload of money and all that. So it's nice that nowadays with documentaries and stuff, we get that a lot easier. Also, damn, Renshibot is doing you dirty, Kismet. Quite much, quite a lot. Oh, that's cool as well, Tildeo. Master Chef Australia. So that's from 2026, I guess. I wonder where you watch those, like online or... Asia street food vlogs. I feel like I couldn't watch those without getting hungry, but sounds interesting too. Speaking of Bake Off. Lol. I don't know that song, I have to admit, French. Is that like a new thing he's made? I need you to send me a link, I have to admit. That does sound cursed, but kind of cool as well. I'm not surprised it gets stuck into your head. That was a pretty decent split so far. Let's not fail this. I mean, yeah, that for sure as well, Nadia. Yeah. Over years, especially with neighboring countries, it all like goes together and all that. But I still feel like always stays distinctly different for sure. That was a really good split. I can't even fake complain about this. That was really beautiful. I'll take it. I see. So you can watch it on their side and on YouTube. That's nice to have. It's good that they upload it there. It's 5 years, but I'll send it. Yeah, I'm very curious. I don't think I know it. I love kids shows from the Studio 100, which is a Belgian company. I mean, yeah. Stuff like that makes sense, yeah. I mean, stuff, to be fair, we had kid shows from all over the world as well in Germany, like kid shows from Nickelodeon and stuff, so yeah, I guess that's always kind of international, which is cool. Also, Shift, welcome in everyone once again. Thank you so much for the raid. That is once more another raid. You've done a lot of those recently, so thank you so much for that. I hope you had a fun stream. And welcome to some HP1. We've done a retro achievements attempt earlier, which we finished. So now we're kind of just chilling with HP1. Trying to get a PB in this, but it's looking a bit bad. And I'm legally obliged to blame the game for that. I just want to warn you guys. Thanks for the shoutouts as well. If anyone here somehow should not know Shift yet, please go and check him out. You will not regret it. And welcome in Wobbly as well, and everyone else from the Shift raid. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. So yeah, we're doing HP1 any percent, but because our run is kind of dead and I kind of wanted to have it full chill, every time anything goes wrong, I will find an excuse as to why it's not my fault. See, like I couldn't hit that Wingardium block. It's just Harry absolutely has skill issues. Harry does not know how to use a wand. I mean, he's just new to Hogwarts, so I mean, what can he do? Yeah, we have the rules for this shenanigans. Didn't really feel like a full try-hard run today, so I guess it's a bit of a practice. And your P-kind as well. It is still HP1 for the HP1 enjoyer, so that was bad. I mean, that was weird Luma's Cloud Collision, honestly. Imagine the devs actually making it so you see where that platform is. No chance. Cannot tell where it starts and where it ends, you know? Talk to a snake. He did, yeah, that's why he missed that block. Freaking Harry. Always gets distracted on the job. Like, come on. We have a speedrun to finish here, Harry. Just got back from work. How did that go? Hope you enjoyed. Well, I guess you can never really enjoy work much, but hope it went alright. Hope it was a chill shift and went by quickly, of course. Wow, okay, that was a nice... Oh, I auto-split, I forgot about that. That was still a decent Luma, so overall, even with the mistakes. With the times where just Harry just trolled us, really. What can we do? Exhausting, but it's fine, you're alive. Ah, damn. Exhausting is not what I wanted to hear, but... At least you've done it now, at least you've gotten past it. Now I know why Nick advertises saved books. I think so. I think he sells them as well. Every time you get revived, you pay him like 100 galleons or something. I think that's the business model. You actually like the dungeons? I like the dungeon aesthetics. I like the dungeon strats as well, if they work. If not, it can be very frustrating. Also, yo, Vlad, also smelling HP1. Everyone's smelling HP1 right now. You are smelling correctly. The HP1 sensors are still working. And thank you so much for joining. We're getting 5 straffepoeng right now, which is unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, of course, we'll get every strat first try. I'm already certain of that, but... I forgot how long this cutscene is, holy shit. Snape really has a lot to say, huh? He is not silent. He likes to yap. Yeah, if we fail anything, then it's because Snape is threatening me with detention. Yeah, and I'm shaking in my boots. Maybe you can cast on the cauldron for some discovery points. Feels HP 5, man. I still like that a lot, honestly. HP 5 discovery points are very satisfying. Like, you literally get points for every single thing you do. It's perfect for us with our Zoomer TikTok attention span now. That went alright. This boost can be a little bit tricky, because you have to kind of pre-boost it. And then have a good eye on where you're going, basically. Oh god, that's fine. The lock hitbox is really small, I gotta say. You should have really made that bigger, so you just, like, it doesn't poop if you aim at the correct direction, like that. Oh yeah, I think after a long work shift, that is a well-deserved pizza. What's on the pizza? You know, I have to ask. It is tradition, it is the standard. I'm not letting anyone order pizza without asking what's on there, so I'm curious. How do I know if my attention span is fucked and I don't even use TikTok? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And this will sound a bit dumb because it praises my stream a bit, but I feel like if you are watching this stream or any speedrun stream or even most streams in general, then your attention span is probably still fine. Because like, especially speedrun streams, like they're long, right? Like it's hours of runs. And then sometimes for absolutely no payout because you don't PB and stuff like that. So if you are able to, you know, sit through that and enjoy, I think it's still fine, in my opinion. Like, I think that speaks for still having a pretty good attention span. Being able to sit down and like just enjoy a thing, basically. Oh god, this... I didn't block... I mean, he didn't block this high enough. Harry got shorter, I think, since last time I played this game. And the hitbox of this fucking block doesn't work very well. That's like actual rage. Your attention span isn't that yet. I don't think so, no. Classic ham and cheese sounds very, very nice, actually. That is the base pizza. I can't go wrong with that. I don't understand why this happens. Me neither. I genuinely think Harry is just spontaneously shrinking. I don't know. As a yo, Markovic. Yes, yes, yes. I'll repeat that for you. You cooked. There you go. I've repeated it. I happily repeated it. But how are you today? Good to see you. Welcome in. It's the Dursley's malnourishment. Oh my god, I got stuck in the wall. It kept me. Bro, what the fuck? Harry wall walked so hard that the wall didn't want to leave us anymore. Excuse me? If I would use TikTok, it would be my boring hobby stuff. Wait, sorry, I have to read that again in a second. Let's get this real quick. Yeah, he's an inverted chungus. Bro, why are we landing so far away? The wall is really rude today. Look at that. The wall is swallowing us up. That's genuinely weird. And yeah, he's had the shrinking solution from the Alice game. Well, good thing we didn't do any serious runs today. Oh my god! They buttered up the thing here, the beam. Did you see it? He landed on it and then he slid over it. Filch out here putting butter on those again. I mean, how are we supposed to... Again, see? Look at that. I need to set this up properly. Boosting a bit late. Oh, I see. What happened to the run? A lot of the game just being mean, Jam. You know, that's the main thing. It's okay. We'll chill with some HP 1. But he does have to lean forward, though, no? And now we're here again. Ah, this time it worked though, perfect. This time the wall was not keeping us hostage. Filch buttering it up. Don't say it like that. Prediction there will not be a gold split. You might get some channel points for that, yeah. I hate it when the games, I mean, I know, right? It's like, if it's completely out of my control, of course. I'm doing everything I can as a god gamer, but the game just doesn't let me. I'm so bad. I mean, what? My brightness boosting was so weak. It's okay, we got the safe book. This is not going very well. Because the game is rude, of course. Because the game just doesn't work properly. Anyway, Oksama, how are you doing? What is this boost? Like, unironically, I should be going forward, so I'm a bit confused why it's just sending me up. Like, outside of the rules for this run, that is actually a thing I would complain about. Like, if this would be a standard any percent run, I would have been very confused as to why that didn't work properly. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, maybe auto-boosting. That could actually be, Blood. That might be why I'm landing in a weird spot. Maybe I should auto-boost that one more. Or, like, in general, auto-boost that one. Okay, Harry. Alright. I don't think I even need any words for that. I think we're all equally as confused to what even happened there. Well, that split was a bit of a disaster. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was not very good. Got a good chunk of unit work done. Hey, let's go. That's really, really awesome. So you're almost done to submit it. Congrats. Congrats on getting through the mountain of work that I'm sure felt a bit insurmountable at some time. So it's really awesome to hear. But you're almost done with that. More time for HP runs, am I right? Alright, that was pretty decent. But the game trolled me, of course. That's why I lost 112. Gameplay-wise, it was impeccable. What can I say? Okay, that went good. First split, I don't have to complain about in a while. Let's go. 0.0 pacing. No mistakes in this one. I think in Troll there shouldn't really be any either, so we should be okay. Beanies for cold month, yeah, I need to change that, and I need to fix the beanie still. For next winter, hopefully they're actually gonna be ready. Because last time they couldn't really make them properly. Which is a little bit annoying. I love the music in this, I have to admit. I can't help but humming alongside it. HP1 in general has such a banger soundtrack. Can we get the super jump though? Lag. Nope, not possible. What can we do? Game not smooth enough to get frame perfect tricks. Bean plushies when. I would like to have plushies, but they're just a lot harder to have as merch because they would have to be like custom made. Like stuff like beanies and shirts and hoodies and all that. You know, they have the template already and they just have to change it to your channel merch, basically. But like a bean beanie would or a bean plushie would have to be made like fully from scratch, basically. Next week for Super Jump, I think so as well. It's at home resting. Yeah, it's the off day for Super Jump. I forgot about that. Fully agree with what Nixon said about the game just now. Best HP game. I do like HP1, I have to say. Like casually especially, I think this game is very much worth a play. Like a lot of people get a lot of childhood nostalgia from this, and there's a good reason for that. It is a very, very nice game, for sure. Exactly, Ron, I agree. 100%, that's what I was gonna say. He's taking the words out of my mouth, essentially. I would pay for a shirt with a heme on it. Yeah, Henrik has to make that though, to be fair. That is his face. We could not just make shirts with Henrik's face. But maybe he would be down to make that his own merch. I mean, genuinely, that would be kind of a cool shirt. I would love that too. We'll give it to the devs. It was jank, but it did run on the absolute shitbox of a PC I had as a kid. Yeah, I still respect that so much about old game development. Because they had to make games work on the worst hardware imaginable. So they had to optimize the hell out of everything. And they don't do that anymore nowadays. Stuff is not optimized anymore. That's why stuff runs like shit even on gaming PCs nowadays. And why everything is bloated to like 100 gigabytes, you know? Like sure, stuff also got more HD, there's more cutscenes, there's reasons for it, I know that too, but I feel like in general, it's just there isn't the need to optimize stuff as much anymore as like HP1 had to get optimized. So it runs on every PC. And overall, it bloats the games, you know, it doesn't help them. As long as it's not Simmer, I'm happy. Yeah, that one is so cursed. HPB on HP1 turning clan glitchless with Sherv yesterday. Ooh, let's go. Sherv is the lucky charm, of course. What's the time? GG's. GG's, be kind. It has to say that's gotta be him. Yeah, it has to. But it's like such an insider, like nobody would understand it, Wrench. But I think that makes it even better. They push everything on frame gen to fix it. Yeah, yeah. And usually when a game gets released, it's not even finished anymore nowadays. Yeah, really. Really, exactly that, Vlad. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's crazy how small games were. Like, this one is even... It's pretty small, but there's games that are even smaller, like that fit on almost nothing of a hard drive space, and it's super impressive. Also nice. Wow, Pecan, what the fuck? That is a crazy time. GG's. That is a crazy time. Sub 1 glitchless Perny climb is insane. Sherv Race gave me a 2-minute PB. I guess Sherv is just a great motivational voice in the background. Famous streamer said they should make a category for the Game Awards for Best Optimized Game. I would like that. I would like that. I mean, it would be a small prize, of course, because, you know, what does the company really do with it? But it would be cool to, you know, get some recognition for it at least. Remember when games had an endpoint? Yeah. When it wasn't just pointlessly bloated open world. Aw, that's wholesome as well, Sonia. Oh my god, it is already 9:30. How did he take his pills? I hope the Gramch was not Gramching today, and he took them without issues. 500 megabytes disk space is very low. I do agree. But it does fit HP1. Oh wow, he got summoned today, damn. Eating like a king. I mean, to be fair, modern technologies have allowed for the ability to have games to be unfinished. I know. With like continuous patches. I wouldn't even say Minecraft shipped unfinished, to be fair. Like, that's a good thing about a game like Minecraft. Like, the base version already works really well, and they can expand it at will, essentially. It's a very ingenious concept, I have to say. When you got a game by your serial. We talked about that yesterday as well, funnily enough, but yeah. Back when games weren't almost 80 hours. Yeah, I mean, at least you get something for your money, I suppose, but I don't need that. Like, I'm happy if a game is a good, like, max 20 hours of a good story that's streamlined and not bloated open world. I'm more than happy. I'm even happy with 10 hours if the story is good, to be honest. But, yeah. Kind of funny as well, but in year 1 in uni, during our modeling course, the lecturer actually pulled HP1 as an example. What the hell? You nearly jumped out of your seat as you knew exactly the level. You better have had some input into that lesson. You better raise your hand to drop some HP1 fun facts during that, you know, but that's cool, what the hell. They're kind of ruining Minecraft right now. Wait, what are they doing? What's the issue? What are people upset about? So making one big update, they're updating small useless things without optimization. That is a bit annoying, yeah. Optimization is kind of very important for games, but again, nowadays it gets less and less done. Incendio B, then Tentacular Maze. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense for optimization, because it is a room with a lot of things in it, so I guess making that run well is probably not easy. Like a lot of moving entities. Even though, funnily enough, that room in Incendio B, the maze with the tentaculars, does have an out-of-bounds chest next to it. So that is not the best optimization. They could have removed that to save a bit more space and all of that. But yeah, there's a chest just literally outside of the room that you cannot access. They probably just, like, lost it when they were making the level. They have to make money somehow. Yeah, that's modern games in a nutshell. I don't know, I haven't heard too many complaints about Minecraft either, but yeah. I don't really know, I haven't played it actively for a while. I just know they keep on adding, like, a lot of stuff still after all those years for free, which is crazy. Maybe the chest does something useful and keeps the level working. Yeah, maybe it's needed somehow, that's also possible. Lord, it was before you joined speedrunning, I see. That would be funny. All of a sudden the lesson gets like overtaken by Vlad just talking about HP speedrunning. How cool would that be? When will we be Sweden again? Hey, Xero. I wouldn't mind playing the game in the German dub again, I have to say, but the Swedish dub, I'm not gonna go for kick jump, because kick jump is just like, it's rigged usually. It's called kick jump for a reason. Only Kick, the person who found it, can do it. It's reserved on his name and everyone else gets scammed by the game, so I'm not even gonna try it. That's the actual lore behind it, clearly. What kind of curse Memerun is it? It's actually a very chill way to play HP1 again, but how's it going, Xero? Xero as well, but Ro, sorry, in this case. Both of you, hope you're doing well. What do you mean though, Memerun? We're just trying HP1 any percent for top 10. It's just a bit rough because the game tries to fuck me over around like on every corner basically. So I don't have much of a chance to really get any PB here, but you know, we're still fighting, we're trying. But yeah, we should play some HP1 section again to answer that question. We should go back to We Are Sweden. And you, Alu, thank you for the bean. How are you doing? You know, to be honest, I think that lecture actually is the reason I'm here. Because I remembered it, went to what run, saw your Octofactor, and saw Portal stream HP2, and the rest is history. That's honestly cool. That is honestly very, very cool. Shoutouts to that lecture. Oh. I actually like this a lot. You can check the rules, bro. They're pinned. But it is first try %, yeah. Oh my god, I hope you enjoyed the kebab, Xero. But I like this bean too. I don't know what this is really, but it tastes very artificial. It tastes like flowers or something like that. No, it's pretty good. I like it. Again, undefinable flavor, but pretty alright is my statement. You did? I mean, how can one not enjoy a Duna? So, very nice. I mean, I did go for PB initially, bro. That's why I have my normal splits. It didn't quite work because, again, the game was just fucking me over. I mean, again, what can I do? So many unfortunate events during this run, but we still tried. Oh, did you see the slowdown when I hit that torch? Oh, again, like it's the perfect angle and the perfect lineup, but he just got so much of a slowdown that lamp was too hot, I think, probably. Filch put the fire too long. He made it burn too warm. He was attempting to destroy the ring in there, something like that. That's why Harry got pushed back. It was too hot. Not okay. It's unusual to see the glitch setup of the jump in month, yeah. I can imagine. Everyone's grinding glitchless. Cartoon reference, surely. Totally not Lord of the Rings. He had Harry burn in his light. That actually makes it sound very dramatic. Like the zoom in on the mirror, exactly. That was great. You have some left of both. Oh, enjoy the leftovers later then, Sarah. That's spaced, honestly. That's really, really nice. Good pooch. It's Humlesnur. Hello, Humlesnur. Yeah, it's great. If you backwalk into the cutscene, it exposes how this is held together by strings. It exposes Harry's 2D parents and Dumbledore just appearing out of nowhere. Even though that is theoretically, canonically correct, right? Because in the books, he says that he's observed Harry for a while being invisible. Because he has, like, he can do the invisibility charm. So maybe he's just been invisible and now he uncloaked himself. It kind of works. Yeah, it's great, I know. Backwalking there is one of the best backwalks in the game because the cutscene just completely gets exposed and completely breaks. And I'm very much here for that. Creeple door, a bit, honestly. Like, he spectated Harry for multiple nights while being invisible. It's a bit weird, I have to admit. He does deserve that name, really. I'm gonna get the safe book here because I'm worried my game might crash, you know? Totally not worried that I might fail a strat here or anything. We get everything first try. But I feel like the game's been running a bit choppily, you know? I'm worried it might crash, so I think getting the safe book makes sense. When the same one brains the wavelength there, yeah. I thought exactly the same. Good showcase, that's why 3D and 2D looks the same. Yeah, they've done it very well. They've done it very, very smooth. It really, really does look like they're 3D in the mirror. Like, it's a cutscene building masterclass from the HP1 devs, I have to say. I do respect it. Uvet Same to you, Filch. Well, let's do the worst room in this game. Meow. I love this room. It's so much fun. Let's see how we can do. Yeah, the block emote is very, very accurate. It's Norwegian. It's close, but it's the other one of the other Scandinavian countries. Uvedkommende. It's not quite Indringer, like the Dutch version, but it's still a pretty good Filch voice. We've been impressed by mirrors of this game before. We have, and that's true, yeah. And by water physics and everything, like, again, considering with how little time they had for this game, they made some impressive work. We are Norwegian, yeah. I can see him say that as well in the final boss fight. I just wanted to make it a bit more exciting, which is why I triggered Filch there. Of course, because otherwise this is far too easy. And then the block, I mean, again, it's far too easy to get the multitask here and sneak past them like that. We want to do it the good old casual way, just because it's way more interesting. It's way more fun to do it like this. There's actually a gym in Hogwarts. It's right through the dumbbell doors. Dumbbell doors? Wait. Wait, huh? I know the dumbbell door joke. That one I get. But I'm not sure. I'm a bit confused now, Wrench. Luke is playing the older version with welts. Well. I really hate them, by the way. The welts are fucking shit. Like, absolutely horrible, but yeah. The thing you use to train Dumbledore. Yeah, that makes sense. Dumbledore. Type was going strong. Imagine altering the speech with AI from "We are Sweden" to "We are Norwegian." Yeah, depending on the dub, Voldemort should say different things at the end. I like how that still saves time to average. Also, it's a Volky! Welcome back today, and thank you for the shoutouts, mods. How was Assassin's Creed 3? Hope you had a good time with the remaster. We're at the end of an HP1 run where I played pretty perfectly, but as you can see, everyone unfortunately was still behind because we got very unfortunately unlucky. And the game screwed me over many times. But you know, performance-wise, I'm happy. I think gameplay-wise, it was pretty good. Yeah, also true, true, Dathomir. I haven't read that one, but I've heard that it's very bad at spelling people's names. Is that what they mean with baking a well-done steak? The double shout-out? It's good, it's good. The more shout-outs, the better. Should have accidentally stepped onto the elevator with the twins and say it was totally in the way. Well, it is totally in the way, to be fair. It is totally in the way. That would have been a decent excuse. I type because I accidentally attached a drill to my keyboard and it's spinning now. What the fuck? I always feel like Wrench is living in a completely parallel universe, but it seems like a wonderful place to be. Like, I am not entirely sure what's going on, but I kinda like it. Hopefully it's also upside down, though. Upside down and spinning is the best way to use the keyboard, if you ask me. Speaking from experience. From all the meme runs that you guys made me do, I'm speaking from experience at this point. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are very good at shitposting in here, but I like the creativity. It is upside down? Well, I thought so. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Wow, we get a 115, by the way. That is so bad. Only because of the game, of course. Again, I made 0 mistakes, as we've all seen. But my god, that is a bad time. Upside down in Wrench's world is just the right side up. I guess that makes sense, that's true. It's a good part of chat. I mean, I do agree. A lot of times the chat actually carries me through runs. Like, especially when stuff is going, like, slightly bad and all that. It's always very nice to have the chat by my side. Always a big motivational boost. Carry us through runs, yes. I'll need that during Legacy, by the way, in case people haven't read the schedule yet on Discord. There is a Legacy run planned on Friday, and then the last part of it on Saturday. But hopefully I get most things done on Friday already. That's the plan, at least. So, yeah. You'll be there from start to finish. Well, thank you. I need anything. I need any kind of good vibes and any kind of people that know something about Legacy. I would love to finish it. It's been a while since we finished one. Like, I'm really looking forward to it for now, but it can also be pretty tilting. So we'll see. Yeah, it's a Legacy run, exactly. It's an old run. I'm just gonna replay the VODs from 2018 on Friday. What's my character name gonna be? I don't remember. I know there's one in the queue that's been requested. So we'll find out, I guess. I really don't remember. It was an inspiring hateful quote about Merlin each trial. I'm down for that. And they really deserve to be insulted, those trials. They're absolutely fucking horrible. More excuses. Oh yeah. During Legacy I'll use a lot of them as well. Twitch, make ready to meet your favorite streamers IRL. Oh yeah, it's like TwitchCon time soon now. Well, I can confirm I am not on TwitchCon, but I also shouldn't be anyone's favorite streamer. Let's be real here. That was a good Devil Snare. Can't actually complain about that split. Takari. Do we have time save anywhere? No, not really. Okay, fair enough. This is a bad run. Again, out of my control, but it is a bad run, I have to say. Not super happy about it. Yeah, really, French. I think Merlin is probably the mutually most hated wizard from the entire wizarding world at this point. Like, if you ask anyone who their least favorite Harry Potter character is, I'm sure everyone would just go with Merlin, just from the Legacy Merlin trials. Berlin. Well, no, for once I'm actually not trash-talking Berlin. That was a decent snitch catch. I took the turn a little bit too wide, because Harry's broomstick GPS was broken. Usually it was supposed to turn me around at the correct time, but it seems like it just didn't work, so slightly too big of a turn. He needs to update his firmware on that broomstick. Wait, what was up with that? The Swedish politician saying that? I mean, it's a very famous quote, but I don't think it was made by a Swedish guy. In fairness to Merlin, everyone would stand no chance against him. Was he very powerful? I have no idea. I guess he probably was. He's pretty famous. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy to hear you have a lot of content going on there. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, first try. Excuse me, Ranch. Oh god. Oh, that was so close, but I got a weird speed boost forward, and that's not even complaining this time. Not too bad, though. Merlin's beard. Yeah, I guess he's that infamous that people even use it for swears. For being one of the most powerful wizards. Ah. And a Slytherin as well. See, being a Slytherin helps you to be powerful. It's still on 1990 firmware, yeah. Yeah, he really has to update it to the Nimbus 2001 firmware. That's the better version. That is the proper update. Man, chess is so much fun. Good trial so far, though, I have to say. Like, I didn't have anything to complain about for a while. Apart from the slightly wide turn. Leif's toe as well. Yeah, they use different body parts of Merlin, I think, to swear with, yeah. I'm sorry for my next joke, oh god. You didn't apologize for all the other ones, so how bad is this one gonna be? Yeah, that makes sense, man. Yeah, that's true. It makes sense. Since Dumbledore bought the broomstick, or McGonagall, they have the codes to update the broomstick. The Nimbusy firmware. Oh, come on! Wrench made me laugh with the Nimbusy firmware. That's why I failed that trick. My lineup was perfect, but you know, that's why we failed that. It was out of my control. The Nimbusy is just too funny. Also true, night, yeah. Best time to not have anything to complain about during sleep. Swedish politician tried to copy the famous speech by Kennedy, I think it was him, and said it, but they used it wrong. So instead of "I'm a Berliner," became a Berliner cake. Oh, like yeah, like the pastry. That is kind of funny though. Yeah, good quote as well. I'm happy about that. Also, Merlin's what now? Huh? Yeah, I was about to say it's not past 10 yet. The furthest you can go is like to Merlin's underpants or something, but no further than that for the next 10 minutes. Yep, Snape's the bad guy. Who would have expected that? Who'd have seen that coming? He wears a fashionable turban now, I have to say. I like that. It's a new development for Snape. I don't remember him having a turban, but, you know, why not? Wow. Why was that too low? I'm not even gonna complain about that because that boost into the ledge grab was freaking wonderful, but somehow I was too low on the boost. I don't even know why. Like I couldn't even tell you why that failed, but It's him, it's Snape. Oh well, must have found that fashion in Witches Weekly, must have been. Hearing Nimbusi almost made me spit my drink on my screen. I'm sorry, that's the official name of the broomstick. At least of the vibrating version they have as a toy for some reason. It's his brother Snoop. I was thinking Snoop Dogg at first, I was so confused. But yeah, Snape and Snoop. I'm sorry, don't bop me, it's just how it is. The Nimbusi is the Nimbusi, what can I do? Boost level itself to the level of jokes on this chat. Yeah, honestly, that would make sense. I think Wrench got the spirit. I think that is the solution. Duh, Potter! Well, this is an embarrassing time. But good thing I don't have to be embarrassed about it, because it was always just the game that fucked me over, so... Gameplay-wise, this would have been a 108. Otherwise, you know. Was clean. Absolutely clean. I have nothing to apologize for. Peak gameplay even, I would say. Yeah, it could have been world record even, I think, with how nicely that was played. If only the game wouldn't have dabbled with it. It wouldn't have given us impossible situations like that. What can you do? What can you do? What the fuck is that quote about? That sounds very bad out of context. I'm sure there is some context that makes this, like, make sense. What the hell? I like his celebration, to be honest. I'm very happy we got to see that. I'm fine that we missed, like, a damage cycle to see that celebration. I did that on purpose, actually, just to make him show that off. I'm sure there's some context that makes it worse. Also true, yeah. Is there context to justify that? Without a doubt. Thank you, Wrenchbot. Wrenchbot got me. Let's go. Without a doubt, there is context to justify that. Brrr, growling. What is that? I like. It's fitting that it's a forgetful quote as well. Forgetful questioning my quotes, and then this comes up. You know? I'm just saying. Thank you so much for the GGs. Well, we don't talk about this time. Probably playing beanless or something. Yeah. That would be a great excuse. Lol, Renchibot got auto-modded, I can't. Because it's at 67%. Get out of here, Renchibot. With your zoomer numbers. That's pretty funny. Thank you so much for the GGs, though. That was a pretty fun run, I have to admit. Again, apart from everything being against us, of course, but... Can't always PB. Can't PB every run. That was a cool stream, though. I had a really good time, I have to admit. With retro achievements, with silly HP1 stuff, so thank you for the request. I hope it was enjoyable. I think it was very chill. I personally enjoyed it, so... It was pretty cool. Oops, I tapped out on accident. Oopsie. You'll get the narrator back in a second. Now your quotes are back to hurt you. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them in there, Kildare. And that one is... everyone's getting the quote karma right now. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, though. Don't have to thank me for the stream. I'm happy to play some HP games, so thank you so much. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much to Cyber and Justin for the resubs today as well, and to Shift and Volky for the raids. Very kind of you guys. Super appreciate it. Helps me a ton, of course, as well. You know, I just noticed that the end credits are kind of the same for PC as for 1GBA. Ah, yeah. Same as the intro. It's exactly the same art, but colored. They use this art in a lot of the games. PlayStation 1 has the same intro as well. It doesn't have the same outro, but it has the same intro too. It's cool. It's nice art. I mean, it makes sense to give this multiple uses. Oh, Jinx is live. That's cool. Should have made the storybook sliding puzzles. No, not again. I'm done with sliding puzzles for the rest of at least the year, I think. Have I played too much 1GBA to notice this? Probably. I mean, just literally doing more than 2 runs is playing it too much. Let's watch this outro before we head out, because it's kind of nice to have some Fred and George shenanigans going on here. I'll plug the VOD channel. and of course also the YouTube channel. If you haven't subbed to those yet, or if you haven't joined the Discord yet, I need to do it on mobile so we don't lose audio. But yeah, all three of course. If you want more content and connect to the community if you haven't yet, I recommend, would help me out a ton as well once more. But in general, thank you so much for watching everyone, and hope you enjoyed a haha Snape being absolutely drowned in beans. He will not be around for HP 2 to 7, so I don't know how we beat Voldemort in the end, but that's a future us problem. The scene would be cooler if there was a room in the game you could find which was locked. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that would be super cool. If you're in the dungeons and you go past Filch's office and in the end they play this, that would be super cool. I know that room is in a lot of custom maps. People like to rebuild it, understandably, lol, with Tilly Talk, because I needed to fix the camera, that's funny.